Hi everyone, this is Scratchboard Art and Stuff, and I'm your host Bob, and this is episode 5 of the journey. This is the Canadian links that we just finished up in our previous episodes, and I thought I would show you how I frame my scratchboard art. This is a scratchboard I did about a year ago. I tore this frame apart because I had forgot to sign this thing, so I thought it'd be nice to show you how I frame all my scratchboard art. Now this scratchboard is 5x7, and what I do is I take the size of my scratchboard and I add 4.5 inches to the size of the scratchboard. In this case, this 5x7 is 9.5 by 11.5 inches in the periphery of this mat. Now the way that stacks up is that this black core mat is the standard 2 inches with the standard bevel around the edges. I chose the black core because I didn't want that white border on this top mat. So now I have about 1/4 inch of white mat around the scratchboard. Now the way this is constructed is there's a white mat as the first layer, and the scratchboard is adhered to that white mat with transparent double-sided tape. Now the next layer on top of the white mat is 1/8 thick foam core, and it's cut in 1.5 inch strips that outline this black core. I leave approximately 1/8 or 3/16 space between the foam core and the matting, because you need that space for when you staple this in the frame. You have to be able to crush this somewhat in order to get it into your frame. All the adhesive used in this construction is that transparent double-sided tape. It gives you the ability, if you make a mistake, that you can get it apart pretty easily, but it'll hold up over time. All this matting is acid-free archival matting. Now, if you were to do, say, an 8x10 scratchboard, you would still use the 4.5 inch over the size of whatever scratchboard you used, and you can use the same black core 2 inch border standard bevel in all your scratchboards. Now let me show you what it looks with a frame on top. Now obviously it does not have glass in it because you wouldn't be able to see this with the lighting situation the way it is. Um, Obviously you have to put glass in here, and you have to put the dust cover on the back, and you have to wire it up, and you have to put the wall bumpers on it. But this is the method I use for all my scratch boards. I found that this contrast is exactly what I want. Now, something else you'll notice that in my scratch boards, I don't add color. Some people do add color to the scratch boards, but I prefer to stay away from it because I like the black and white contrast. Not saying that I haven't done that, I just choose not to do that. I have in the past done one snowy owl scratch board that I just had to put yellow eyes on that bird. It looked great, uh, but I don't normally add color to my scratch boards. I like this contrast. So I hope you enjoyed this short video. Um, I hope you subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And please follow my future episodes. My next episode is going to be a 12 by 16 scratch board. I'm going to do of Venice, and it is predominantly going to be in stippling because the image of this Venice is so busy that stippling is the only way to approach the drawing. So I hope you join me in the future episodes. And until then, stay safe and good luck to you. Bye now.